Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Zach, but you can call me HaZaRdOuS. Welcome back to another, welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Back here today. We're going to be analyzing the 23 characters in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's actually going to be a really good time. So welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a good stream. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I need to search up my own channel so I can open up the chat so I can see you guys. Well, actually, it's not even gonna matter because I'm on my computer right now, so rip. But welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm gonna drop a like on my own stream. How are you all doing today? Hope you guys are all having a good day. All right, so here we go. What's going on, peeps? Now, what is... Okay, it's only recording that window. That's good. So I can see the chat at the same time while you guys are watching the stream. What's going on, everyone? Hope you all are having a good day. What is going on? Lava J. Oh, so first of all, I want to get a shout out of the way to Lava J. He's a new member on the stream, so thank you, man, for the support, buddy. Yeah, 5 minutes. I know I was watching Road Rage and Car Crash compilations, so I got a little bit carried away there. What's going on, peeps? How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? How many people we got in here? 82 people right now? Lit. Lit. Oh, there we go. Video games best 98. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang, my friend. More people are subscribing. Crazy. All right, you guys all rock. What's going on? Hey, Kate, welcome. First name, last name, awesome tube. It's a series on Netflix called The Pinkertons. Ooh, lit. That's some good news, bro. So we're going to be going in depth, analyzing all 23 of these characters. I don't know how long this stream is going to be. It's probably going to be around 30 minutes. 30 minutes-ish, I think. I just want to talk about all these characters. You know, maybe we'll go longer. We'll see. But I want this not to be too long for a video for everyone else watching. But... because I'm going to make this like a video after. Where the hell is the new trailer, dude? I wish I could tell you. Like, straight up. I wish I could tell you. Summer holidays are longer in Sippers. Hey, nice. Caleb, yes, of course I remember you, man. Thanks for all the kind words today. What's up, buddy? When's the trailer coming out? Hopefully soon. We can expect it probably next week, especially with all the news we got this week in terms of all the artwork and this and that. So I think we're in good shape. So you guys may be thinking, hey, you're... like webcam setup's a little bit different because I usually am playing like over here, looking over here. I'm usually sitting like way over here, but now I'm looking at my computer, so I need to, or my computer screen, so I need to move the webcam, and that's why it's kind of off to the side like this. But welcome, The Void. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Royal Donut. We've been waiting for me to upload all day. Well, this is gonna be the upload we got going on today, boys and girls. So that's what we're gonna be looking at. First name, last name. So let's just hop right into it. How many people are in here? 127 people. Thank you so much for checking out the stream, everyone. Appreciate it. Okay. So let's get into this. We have the Linde Gang. Actually, I need to have a good place to put the chat. I guess here will work. Yeah, I'm gonna put the chat like right here. That's good. Okay, so the Linde Gang. The gang of outlaws, renegades, and misfits bonded together under the charismatic and idealistic Dutch Vanderlinde. They have chosen to live outside the law and now fear it may be catching up with them. Ooh. So that's kind of like the start. Is that... what? Oh, visit the official website. Okay. I was like, why the fuck? Like... I was like, was that the entire post? It was. So this is the same thing. A gang of outlaws, renegades, misfits, blah, blah, blah. Outlaws for life. So we have Dutch here, obviously. He says they're chasing us hard because we represent everything that they fear. That's a great quote. I'm actually going to pop out the chat on the right side because the quotes are on the left. So yeah, Dutch Vanderlinde is pretty cool. I am Breadman. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Have you ever put on some Spurs? No, I haven't. Glass of rum and Coke. If only it wasn't raining today. Oh, man, yeah, the rain's gotten to me. That's awesome, man. Enjoy it. What up, Brian? Welcome to the stream. Brandon, welcome to the stream. Low Heat Dutta, thank you for tuning into the channel. Too young to use the RDR website. It says so. I count on you to see those bios. Awesome, sweet. Well, I'm glad you're able to get some news from the channel. We have Nightbot working in the chat, as you can see. Say hi at Nightbot. He'll come and remind you guys from time to time on like following me on Twitter and things like that. You've never seen my face before. Oh man, yeah, you gotta watch some of my live streams, my guy. I used to live stream daily, and now with school I'm trying to get back into a schedule. But yeah. Put in the wrong age by accident. Yo. RIP. RDR2 is being held back a day. They said it on Twitter. Highly doubt that. Why would a game come out on Saturday? There's no need for them to move it back. That would be such a big troll to DICE and EA and Battlefield 5 because they moved their date because of Red Dead and Black Ops 4. That's really funny. Okay, so yes, Dutch Vanderland. They're chasing us hard because we represent everything that they fear. So I like this guy's knife that he's got in his hand right now. Like it's a pretty dope looking knife. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty dope knife. I'm actually gonna make this screen bigger. If you look at it too, he's got his rings. Martin, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. His quote is sorry, I can't even talk today. His quote though is the leader of a sizable gang of outlaws and misfits, idealistic, anarchic, charismatic, well-read, well-lived, but possibly starting to unravel under the pressures of the encroaching modern world. So this is pretty much how I thought the game was gonna go, and this pretty much confirms it. This is the gang. The gang is gonna be together. They're gonna be homies in 1899. And as the story progresses, you're going to see them start to fall apart. That's when new people come into the gang. That's when other people leave. Some will probably get shot and killed. Some will just run away. Some will go rogue and steal money. Like, there's so many possibilities. And I really like how they kind of just hinted at this in the trailer. Or, not in the trailer, but in this artwork here. Yeah, so it's possibly starting to unravel under the pressures of the encroaching modern world. I mean, it's true. Daniel Martinez, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. So right now, my theory for what this campaign of the game is going to be is so far is correct. So let's move on. Now we have, what's his name? Hosea Mathews. I wish I had acquired wisdom at less of a price. He's a cool guy. What do you guys think of him? Do you think that the character quotes are in-game cheat codes? I do. I do think that's a heavy possibility right there. For real. Brothers, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Yo, there's so many people that are dropping in. 180 people on stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys all rock. You guys all rock. This is just going to be more of a low-key analysis stream. I'm going to be doing more gameplay in the future, but today we're just looking at the characters. I figured I'd do this with you guys because why would I just do a video on this? You know, it could be like a 20-25 minute video, especially if I'm only talking about each character for a minute. Might as well do it in a live stream fashion for you guys so it's, you know, more entertaining for you. It's more interactive, especially if you're catching the stream. You know, you can always watch this later and, you know, kind of take what I said into account. But it's more fun when we do it live, right? So let's keep talking here. I have to keep moving the chat around because I can't really see the screen if I don't have the chat up at the same time. Especially if I want to read what is kind of on screen, because this is basically I'm not looking at this window right now. I'm looking at my OBS screen, but if I enlarge it a little bit more, it should be okay. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay, so he says his description is a master con artist, gentleman, and thief. Hosea has been Dutch's closest friend and right-hand man for over 20 years. Intelligent and quick-witted. He can talk his way into or out of just about anything. So this guy's obviously going to be a huge influence on the gang. One, because he's Dutch's right-hand man, obviously, as it says here. But just, first of all, I thought Arthur was Dutch's right-hand man. I guess he just, you know, grew up with Arthur. It looks like Hosea Mathews is the real right-hand man here because Rockstar said it themselves. He looks really cool. I like his outfit that he's got going on. He's got his black gloves and weapon in hand. Obviously on the older side. And, let's see. So the fact that he can talk his way into or out of almost anything. I'm sure we're going to run into things in the story where Arthur gets caught robbing something or being a thief, and this guy comes in and he's like, oh no, don't arrest him. And he's going to be the big diffuser for some situations, I think. Got Dublin next. Is that where the next GameStop thing is? As long as he's been live? Oh, I've only been live maybe... I've been live 10 minutes, 11 minutes. What do you think of the new major RDR universe plot hole discovered on this website? What's that? I need to see. Molly O'Shea. You're playing a dangerous game. Wow, so inspiring. Thank you, Miss Prostitute. A Dublin girl. Oh, that's what you mean, Gaming JD. Dublin girl and the object of Dutch's affection, for now at least. Molly is too high-strung for a life on the run, and it's all starting to take a toll on her. She's going to be a big burden. If the Pinkertons are a huge thing in this game, like I know they were on the Wanted poster, if the Pinkertons have a huge role in this game in terms of hunting down the gang, taking down the gang, whatever it is, this girl's going to go first. She's going to reveal some information to some random person at a bar, and that's when shit's going to go wrong. I don't like the look of her face. She looks... She doesn't look like she can really keep a secret. I look sexy? Thank you so much. I love eating ass too. I think these photos are from what is shown on loading screens after you die, etc. Yeah, Shawn, I agree. That's a really good point. That's a really, really good point. I'd really like to see that, because I'm sure they're going to fit this theme. If they're not these exact images, they're going to be pretty much the same. But, I mean, these are pretty high quality, you know, like, these should be those images. So that's a good idea, man. That's a really good idea. You did hear it right, Lusky. When do you think the gameplay trailer will drop? I think it's going to drop next week. You know, I thought it was going to be last Thursday because of the poster in London, and then I thought it was going to be this Thursday for sure. I could have sworn it was going to be yesterday on the 6th. It looks like it's going to be next Thursday. Oh well, we'll see. Maybe they'll drop it sometime earlier, but they still have to announce it, so... They still have to announce it. Have you missed anything? Not much. We've only gone through 2 characters. Drama in the Discord. Oh boy. Oh boy. What's going on here? Why are there so many messages? What the fuck? Okay. Who watched the movie Team America? I haven't. The Big H. You like my content? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So moving on. Susan Grimshaw. I swear half of you would just rot in your own filth if nobody kept you in check. Thanks, Mom. Thank you for being so inspiring. So she's, like I said in one of the videos, I feel like is going to be one of the mother figures in the gang. Especially just by what she says, just from the quote. But Rockstar's description for her is the undisputed boss and arbiter of justice in the camp. Everything would have fallen apart years ago without Susan in charge. Tenacious and iron-willed, she stands for no nonsense. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to get away with much shit at the camp with her around for sure. Definitely the mother of the gang. Dutch's mom. Yeah. Fucking shat Dutch right out, you know? For real. Look at her hair, though. She looks like a witch. She really looks like a witch. Like, I'm sure she's nice, but in some ways. But yeah, she's definitely no nonsense. You definitely don't want to cross her, for sure. And obviously, just from reading the quote, yeah, the gang would have fallen apart if it wasn't for her. So that's funny. So Susan looks like Dutch is like the leader of the gang. Bloody Wolf, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang, my man. Mac Miller died? No way. What? Can someone confirm this for me? She's mean as fuck. She has a nice rack, as May says. Oh my gosh. Abo, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang, my man. Holy shit, really? Dead of apparent overdose. Damn. What is up with these people, man? First it's fucking whatever his name is. Now it's him. Unbelievable. Who was Demi Lovato? I mean, she didn't die, but damn. On a Friday too. Real J Cool, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Oh no, it wasn't I wasn't thinking of Demi Lovato. I mean, Demi Lovato did overdose, but she didn't die. The DJ, Avicii. Fucking hell, man. Well, he was like murdered, but I think. GQ, let's read GQ. Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. Okay, moving on. F in the chat to pay respects for McMiller. Not Lil Peep. No one. I never gave a fuck about Lil Peep. Never even heard any of his music. McMiller is gone, but not forgotten. Yeah, that sucks. I didn't listen to much of his music. You guys listen to him a lot? I've heard, you know, I mean, we've all heard his music, but committed suicide by cutting himself. Is that what it turned out to be? I thought he was murdered. Because he was in, like, Dubai or Kuwait or something like that, right? What up, Whisperistic? How's it going, man? I look like young Henrik. People say I look like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Not whoever you're talking about. The chat really is funny. How many people do we have in the stream right now? Holy fuck, 216 of you guys in here. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys rock. You guys rock. Thursday, next Thursday, the trailer. That's what I'm thinking, Spong. Burt Reynolds died yesterday. I remember getting into class. I pulled out my phone. I was sending like one last tweet. I was telling you guys like I have class, BRB. And I pull up my phone. I go on Twitter to send you guys the tweet. And like Hollywood Reporter, well, I got it from Drudge Report, but then they linked it to Hollywood Reporter. And it was like, Burt Reynolds died. I was like, what the fuck? Like that was 1 minute ago. Damn, man. Everyone's dying nowadays. Crazy. Life's too short. Gotta watch out. I hope I don't die before this game comes out. So, anyway, back to Susan. Yeah, she's definitely one of the mother figures in the gang. Clearly, because of what they said. An arbiter of justice, though. I like Rockstar's descriptions for this. It's cool. What's going on with Tevin Shaw here, man? He's he's giving me a bunch of little kisses. Zlatan has monster nose. Is that like me? Monster nose. Call me monster nose. Yeah, 82, man. Moving on. Pearson. No last name, just Pearson. Big fatty. I heard he likes it in the rear. The people are happy and well fed. I think perhaps we'll be okay. So that's all. This guy is all about food. He's the camp's butcher and cook. Pearson served a short stint in the Navy that he likes to talk about at length. A loud, jolly degenerate who is somewhat in denial about the turn his life has taken. That's pretty funny. So I guess he doesn't really realize what's going on to its fullest potential yet. He's gonna die at some point. I know it. Just by looking at him, you can almost tell. What am I gonna do once Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out? I will not be speaking about that publicly because announcing your plans is a good way to hear God laugh, is what I like to say. But expect tons of Red Dead Redemption 2 content. For some reason, people think I'm not going to make videos on this game when it comes out. I'm like, I did not start making videos on this back in May just to stop when the game releases. Like, that's definitely not going to happen. Bring him the meat. Lil Pump is going to die too. Have you guys seen the Kanye West Lil Pump music video? It's like fucking Roblox and Legos and shit like that. It's so funny. Pearson is a diddler for sure. So yeah, he's the Cam's Butcher. Obviously, we've seen him in the trailer, and that's kind of what I pointed out initially. But he looks like a good cook, man. Some of the stuff they were eating looks good. There'll be 2 types of horses. There will be lots of horses. Lots and lots of horses. Do a Let's Play of Red Dead Redemption 2? I'll be doing that. These pics are the loading screen. That's what a few people have said so far. So that's pretty cool because it's definitely likely. I think it is now that you guys have pointed it out. What's up, man? How has your day been, awesomeness? Lewis asks, do you think you can bang Sadie? Sure. If your heart so desires. Moving on. Mika Bell, whatever you want to call him. I think he's one of the coolest people that we've seen so far. Is it better if I put the mic up here? He's definitely one of the coolest people we've seen so far, I think. He believes there's winners and losers and nothing besides. That's the key right there. But look at him. He looks different in this drawing, in this cartoon or in this artwork, I should say, than he does in the game. And that's why I think the Strange Man really is a Strange Man and not just some dude named Josiah. Because they can look different in the game than they do in these illustrations. He is a badass character. So let's read his description here. And we'll get around to the Strange Man soon enough. A career criminal and a hitman. Wild and unpredictable, but he lives for the action. That's cool. So I feel like he's going to be more stealth-like. I mean, we saw in the trailer, he's like, how about we go repossess some property? So anything to do with stealing things from people, I think Mika's your man. I think that's probably a safe bet. Whether it's, I mean, because all these gangs, I feel like, because like now in Black Ops and multiplayer, you have like special abilities in all games like Overwatch, and it's all like special ability this, special ability that. Each of these characters are going to have their own type of special skill. Not necessarily that Arthur can use, but when you go out on a mission with them, they're all going to be useful for different purposes. And it's almost like, duh, of course, but that's going to be like, if you really think about that, that's going to be fun. You have someone who's able to convince the police that you're not doing anything wrong. You're going to have someone who's able to sneak around, someone who's able to charm someone else, like something like that, you know? So it's cool. Best accent? Thanks, bro. He looks like Wild Bill Hickok. You know who he looks like? Who I was thinking? Dan, I don't know if you've seen the show Deadwood. I mean, we can all know of Wild Bill Hickok, of course. But if you've seen the show Deadwood, do you know Dan Cochran? He looks like this image. He doesn't look like Dan Cochran, the doctor. But in the show, like, just otherwise, he's got the same mustache, same hair, same. He was wearing a similar hat too. Cook looks like a person who will stab you and hack you up and make his famous stew. Yeah, almost, man. Almost. That's funny. So next up, we have Charles Smith here. The amount of hell we've raised, we're owed some back. See, I really like Charles Smith. One, because we've seen him in the trailers a lot. But let's read his description first, actually. So he says, a relatively recent recruit to the gang, Charles is quiet and reserved, but extremely competent in everything he does and virtually unbeatable in a fight. A decent, honest man who happens to be deadly. So Charles is going to be low-key, as it says here. And we've seen him in the trailer fighting someone, which was the coolest thing. He was the one who absolutely like socked that guy in the face in trailer 3. And now it says here that he's virtually unbeatable in a fight. So if anyone's going to be taking on Arthur Morgan, who's like bigger, stronger, faster, better, whatever, I want Charles Smith next to my side. Lava J coming in with the 10 euros, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's get some hashtag Lava J in the chat. Lava J hype. Woo. Does the Nightbot drop Discord? No, I don't have the Discord set up, but I will do it so Crunch doesn't have to keep Keep dropping the link. Pass the wisdom pipe. Gang gang. Yo, thanks for the 10, my guy. Really appreciate it. Maybe crazy, but Dutch's gang actually sounds appealing to me. Yeah, no, Dutch's gang, it just sounds cool. Like, this is going to be, honestly, I'm so excited. This is going to be such a fun game. So, yeah, that's Charles Smith, everyone. I mean, he's been featured prominently on a lot of the artwork, too. And I just want to kind of go back so we could see who's kind of coming in order here. First off, we have Dutch. Then we have his right-hand man. Then we have Dutch's girl. Potentially not, like, actually Dutch's mom, but, like, you know, the day-to-day leader of the camp. Like, Dutch is the leader of the gang, but, you know, and he's the founder of the gang, but it's the same thing with, like, a company. The founder isn't always running the business. The founder will then sell his business or be a board member, but he's not always going to be running the day-to-day. And even the CEO doesn't run day-to-day operations, but he heads all the people who pass it down to other people to do the day-to-day operations. So this is kind of like his manager, essentially. The gang's manager is the Susan woman. Pearson, the cook, and that's kind of when I lose track. Like, these 4 people are all important to Dutch, or these 3 people, I should say. And then we just like get to the cook, Micah Bell, and then Charles Smith. So I don't know. I lose kind of what the importance is of them coming in certain order because I'm trying to match it up, but I don't see any clues. We do want another goddamn trailer, Mustard, for sure. For sure. So next up, we have Bill Williamson. Don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything unkind. I'm trying to read it in his accent, but I don't think I could do it well. An ex-soldier discharged from the I cannot speak today, boys and girls. An ex-soldier discharged from the army, possibly dishonorably. Hot-headed, he tends to act first and think later, but is tough, dedicated, and always ready to fight. We definitely know that from Red Dead Redemption 1, that he's hot-headed and tends to act first. He shot John Marston in the chest. I called PayPal twice today, Kate. And I was in class, like they were busy for 2 hours, so I got to call back in class. So I'm gonna do it after this stream. But for right now, Kate, yeah, it's kind of still all messed up, still all messed up, unfortunately. Little Jack looked like he would look up to Arthur. Oh, for sure. Isn't Abigail a prostitute too? I thought Dutch said something about that. Yeah, Abigail is a prostitute. That's gonna be interesting too because I thought Abigail was going to be one of the only few prostitutes at the camp. But it sounds like we have a bunch, or at least 2. So that's interesting. Yeah, Streamlabs is still, that's what I'm saying, Ryan, is like the Streamlabs PayPal thing is still not working, which actually, you know what? I do not want to reveal that. Never mind. If I scroll down anymore, I'm going to show the stream key, and that's not a good idea. You know what I can do? I have an idea. Boop. I'll do that. One sec. Let me remove the link from the stream so no one uses it. Okay. It's gone. It is gone. Mustang, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang, my friend. I really appreciate that. 235 people in here. Thank you guys all for tuning in, man. You guys rock. Oh, that's right. Bill did never shoot John. It was one of his men. He wanted to. Wait, what's that, Lava J? Oh, yeah. No, you're good, man. No, I appreciate the donation, my guy. Here from the UK, well, welcome, man. Dude, Forza's a great game, first of all. That's awesome. Yeah, YouTube just takes a huge cut. It's crazy. Do I enjoy making update videos just to make them? I enjoy literally sitting at my computer all day bringing you guys every type of content possible, Jose. I don't think you understand how involved I am with this right now. Like, and you know, the biggest thing that sucks about what I do is when people like you complain. That's the biggest thing that sucks. So, goodbye. I'll just hide you from the channel. Unbelievable. You know, it really does suck when people complain because they don't get literally everything that goes on, which is a shame, and they never will because they don't even care. And then when they come in the stream and just, you know, make a ruckus. King Gamer, thank you so much, man. I love you. Can't wait for Red Dead. Dude, so hyped. So hyped. Will there be any more videos today? From Rockstar or from me? This is going to go up as a video later on the channel. I don't have time to make another video tonight, so that's kind of why I'm doing this stream. I figured I would make a video, but I was like, you know what? I'll turn it into a stream. That way I can interact with you guys, you know, rather than me just like analyze the characters and you guys just see these pictures the whole time. It's like we'll have a back and forth dialogue, you know? Don't stop making videos even when Red Dead 2 comes out. Don't worry, my man. That will not be happening. I will not stop making videos on this game. Ever. Ever. Gonna live stream this weekend. I'm gonna try to live stream more. I need to get back into the live stream grind. Whenever it comes to second gameplay trailer, I'm hoping next week. Next Thursday seems likely. It's gonna be on a Thursday again. I can't imagine it being on like a different day, you know. All right, so let's move on. Leopold Strauss. It's a nasty world out there, and it's cracking up. It's catching up with us. Sorry. So see, I'm not reading the images off the actual screen. I'm using my OBS screen, which is like the thing that's capturing my monitor screen. So everything's like really small. But he's originally hailing from Austria. Herr Strauss is responsible for keeping the gang's books and running their money-lending operation. A serious, somewhat shifty, and unemotional man. He has all the qualities a loan shark needs. That's pretty cool. See, I kind of like him in this shot. I thought that we all thought this was the doctor at first, right? But yeah, he's like, this dude's cooking the books. 240 people watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guy looks like he's gonna be a rat. I don't think this guy's gonna be a rat. He could be. This would be the guy to flip if you were trying to take down the gang, because he's keeping track of all their finances and what they've stolen. But yeah, and he looks pretty cool. He's got cash in hand. I don't know what that book is. I want to find out what this book is right here. I don't know what this whole design is. It looks really cool, though. So he's from Austria. And Herr Strauss. Just like in Red Dead Redemption 1. Herr Muller. What's up, Muller? And then you know, duel him and absolutely destroy his ass. He's the Lester of Red Dead, maybe. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, Kelly's. Yeah, it's like almost like Lester. Peach Boy, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. It's like the low-key Wild West 1899 version of Lester. He's gonna be able to get you. He's gonna know everything about the bank you're gonna rob next. What you know, high-profile people are on the train that you can hijack and take their money from. Like, that's the guy you're gonna go to, and obviously he's gonna be able to keep track of everything. So yeah. He's an accountant, but more so, he's gonna have some insight into what the best places are to rob and things like that. MHT, SOS, DBT, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Do you think Little Jack will look up to us? You mean like Arthur? I think so, yeah. That's kind of what he seems like. He seems to look up to the whole gang, really. What up, Sebastian? What's up, Noah? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well. I'm streaming, talking to you guys. You know, if people want GTA 6, how come they keep commenting on Red Dead Redemption videos? Jake Miller, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Why are they commenting on Red Dead Redemption 2's post on Instagram? I don't know, because it's under Rockstar, you know? I think that's just why. The Strange Man from RDR? Yeah, I think that's Josiah Trelawney. I think so. Did you get the bad guys, Pa? Britt S, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. The gang is huge. We've actually been live for 30 minutes, so I should kind of keep a move on here. Because we're not even halfway through, which is funny. And I'm going to be heading out in a bit. But, John Marston. The good old John Marston, everyone. What up, Jake? Catch you later, my man. Thank you so much for tuning in. RDR were to make a movie, who do you like to play each character? Personally, I love Andrew Lincoln to play John Marston. Oh my God, Andrew, no. No. After he's stuck in The Walking Dead. He's typecasted now. Cash, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. He was a good actor in Love Actually, but after The Walking Dead, he's yawn. That's all I have to say. He's not as rugged and tough as John would be. Young Jack is so cute. I just want to pinch his little cheeks. Wait, hold on. Let's go. It's little Jack. Look at him. He's like a little munchkin. All right, so John Marston. Guess about all I got left now is doubts, and scars. Crazy. I really like John's quote. First of all, look at the bandolier he's got on him. That is sick. Oh my God, so much ammo, dude. That's why you could carry 200 Winchester repeater bullets in Red Dead Redemption 1, because he's got an ammo belt strapped around. He actually had 2 ammo belts strapped around him, didn't he? Yeah, Rip Mac Miller, right? Crazy. Me and Legacy are boss. Thanks for the visit. Hey, thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate that. That means a lot. 150 grand is overinflated by the Pinkertons to get a big people to hate thing. Possibly. But it's only $4.5 million today, or $4.55 million. $4,554,300 something dollars. That's not that much, you know? Like, I can almost guarantee you the Dallas reserve has more than that in cold hard cash. So, but yeah, I mean, this is back then when, you know, all these banks really didn't have that much money. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's overinflated, but I think that wasn't just from one heist. It was in total. It's going to be cool to see how it all plays out, though. Dean is in the chat, everyone. Red Dead 2 videos. What's up, man? Let's get some hashtag Dean hype in the chat. Red Dead 2 videos is too long, so hashtag Dean. Let's go. Let's go. Have you seen Hell on Wheels? No, I haven't. Red Dead Redemption does come out on a Friday. What's up, Turtle? Arthur Morgan. Thank you so much, man. So John Marston, once an orphan street kid taken under Dutch's wing at the age of 12, John has always had to live by his wits. Shrewd, fearless, and strong-willed, he and Arthur are Dutch's proudest proteges. That's cool. So we knew that Dutch really liked John, and we know that Dutch really likes Arthur. But proteges to them, that's like, you know, they're really thinking Dutch is his mentor. We knew that with John Marston because Dutch raised John, pretty much, apparently. But with Arthur, too, so that's cool. Himalayan Fountain, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. I did, Lusky. Loving the content, thanks so much. You think Rob Whitehoff will reprise his role as John Marston? I think so, Mel. You know, they could get someone else, but it would have to be John. Like, he would sound, I guess he's going to have to sound the same, or very, very similar, you know? Loved me, Rue, and Hazard showing video. Yo. Thank you, man. It's fun to make those. We got to make some more. Got to get the whole gang together, though. John does give such great wisdom. Need to go to work now, man. Hey, have a good one, my man. Make a lot of money. Thanks for tuning in. Abigail Marston coming up next. But she's called Abigail Roberts. If they so much as put one bruise on him, I swear I'll bring the fires of hell on them myself. So Legacy, if you guys watched his video, he said she was either talking about Jack or John. I think it's Jack, you know, like she would say the same thing about John, but she knows John can take care of himself. Jack's a little boy, and we know that Abigail loves Jack in Red Dead Redemption 1. But I guess this is before they get married. That's why she's Abigail Roberts as opposed to Abigail Marston. She looks a little bit different, though. She definitely looks different. She looks a lot younger. Abby, yo, where's our actual Abigail Marston viewer? She hasn't been around in a while. Damn, it's like that. Unsubscribe. You be playing. Wait, what? What you mean first last? You do play as John later in the game. Inside info. Ooh, that would be interesting. Look at those eyes. You know, you do know she means business. Dallas as well, Isaac. That's awesome, man. De-aged. The de-aged Abigail Marston. An orphan who grew up scraping out a living in dive bars and brothels in the West, Abigail is a strong, straight-talking woman who has seen a lot of life and knows what it takes to survive against the odds. So, that's going to be cool. You know, I really wish all these characters were playable. At least some of them. I want to know what's in this bag. Obviously money. But what else is in there? Is it just money? She's got her... I guess, what is that? A cattleman revolver? I don't know. Yeah, she's looking pretty fierce, man. I really like all these artworks, though. They're so cool. Which one do you guys like the most? Like, not even just character-wise, but, like, just the artwork. My back's hurting. My neck is, actually. Hell on Wheels is badass. I should watch it. Rockstar might have changed John's story as an orphan. The age of 12. I can't imagine how much they'll be changing it. I thought they would keep, since he's not a central character, I thought they wouldn't talk about him that much, but maybe not. John's short sleeve shirt. It's badass. Oh, rip sleeve shirt. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's what Legacy is. That in a video today? I haven't watched it. Jack Marston. Look at this little cutie. It's funny. He looks like John. You could tell he looks like John. He looks more like John in this, like as a kid, like as 5-year-old Jack, than he does in Red Dead Redemption when he's fully grown and he's like, what was he? He's 94 when he's 19. Kate's like, Jack's a little cute. Yes, he is. Did you catch the bad guys? Young Jack has grown up with the gang, although everyone has done their best to shield him from the more nefarious elements, especially his mother, Abigail. He loves... So that... I think that pretty much just confirms that Abigail's talking about Jack here. You know, if they put one bruise on him. Because they literally just confirmed it, literally, like, right here. So... He loves everything about nature and the outdoor life and is carefully watched over by his many aunts and uncles. And that's all of these people. You hate kids, jeez. Just like you taught me, Pa. I wonder how Arthur meets John. Because do you guys think... He was in the gang at 12 by Dutch, which means once an orphan street kid taken under Dutch's wing at the age of 12. So that pretty much confirms that John is in the game at the same time as Arthur. Because Arthur was rumored to grow up with Dutch as well. Man, I don't know. What if Sadie is John's daughter? Unlikely. Because she's like his age in this. But it could be like one of those weird Facebook family trees where like my friend is on Facebook marked as like my dad, but his son is like my like son. So it's like, what, you know, it it could be one of those things. Jokes, of course. Where's the money, Lebowski? Giselle's, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. So many possible spin-off DLC ideas with all these characters, right? They could literally have one for every single person. Oh, there's Dean coming in talking about Sadie again. Sadie and her pixelated ass. All right. So Karen Jones, or as a lot of people call her, Thick Girl, or sorry, no, it's not just thick. All right, it's 2 C's, so it's thick. Okay, we got Karen Jones out here, running scams, robbing banks, screwing over the rich and horrible. I really don't like her quote. She looks like she consumes a lot of the food that Pearson puts out on the table. A consummate scam artist and trigger woman who can drink pretty much anybody under the table. Bold and full of fun, she loves the outlaw life and wouldn't have it any other way. So is she like a prostitute? I can't even tell. I mean, she's got to just be a part of the game, or a part of the gang, I should say. But is she a prostitute as well, or is she like truly a part of the gang? I don't know. A rack attack. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think she's going to be a fun character to see in the game, especially since it says she's a scam artist. You know, like, oh, just wait right there, let me get my money, and then, you know, soon enough she's like running out of the building with a bag of cash. It's going to be cool. She's going to be one kick-ass character. I agree. Xavier Escuela. If we have to fight, we fight. If we have to run, we'll run. If we must die, we'll die, but we'll stay free. Yes, Xavier, until I come and kill you in Red Dead Redemption 1, but that's besides the point. A notorious bounty hunter and Mexican revolutionary, Xavier immediately had a strong connection to Dutch's ideals. Very committed, passionate, and loyal. He probably has the coolest outfit out of anyone that we've seen so far. I like the jacket he's rocking. Are you late? Yeah, like 45 minutes late. It's fine. No worries, my dude. No worries. He's got a weird stash. He's got like the reverse Hitler stash. You know, because like Hitler would have like a mustache like right here, but his is just like these pieces. Weird stuff. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, Javier's a cool guy. I'm excited to see him kind of hang around the camp and stuff like that, because we didn't see Xavier enough. Like we saw Bill Williamson a lot in Red Dead Redemption 1. We didn't see Xavier Escuela nearly as much. We saw him once. We saw him literally once. Crazy. One more for 100 likes. Let's get it done. Let's get a like spike on stream, guys. Thank you so much. No giant hat. Yep, I'm canceling the pre-order. Strange Man was fresh as fuck, right? That's what I'm saying. Mad Mariachi. Think there will be gang fights or Indian fights? I think there will be both, Lewis. I think there will be both. Indians have to come into play in the game again, for sure. I'm surprised there's no native dude in the gang. Tillie Jackson. Most of us grew up hungry and scared and alone one way or another. An outlaw from the age of 12, Tillie ran with another gang before joining up with Dutch. Savvy, resilient, and dependable, she can more than handle herself and isn't afraid to speak her mind. This kind of goes against what we saw in the trailer. Okay. Everyone is pushing for a romantic relationship between Arthur Morgan and Sadie Adler. As cool as that would be, because it makes sense, and everyone's like, oh, she said in the trailer, like, you're the only one I can trust. I get it. Charles Smith is native. That's right, Forza, actually. I'm not even making sense anymore. He already left my mind. That's funny. But yeah, so this chick right here, Miss Tillie Jackson, Miss Jackson right here, she grabs or touches Arthur's arm in the trailer. That seems like more of a love interest for Arthur than Sadie. It could be like another like Bonnie relationship in Red Dead 1, where you know Bonnie's into John, but John still has his wife. I don't know. Some weird stuff going on. For sure. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to say there were no natives in the gang. Charles is in the gang. I already forgot about him, which is funny. Arthur plus Sadie equals Jack. Yo, that would be weird. But it's got to be Abigail. Tillie got some. All right, so that's Tillie Jackson. Next up, we have Uncle. And as you can see, confirmed he does not have a piss, vomit, and whiskey-stained beard. But he's still fucking old. Like... Should be able to use choose factions for our characters in online. I think online is going to be set up in the form of like a bunch of different gangs. Like you can have your own crew in online and like mini gang, but like, you know, there are like 5 or 6 different gangs to choose from, and you roll with them, and that's how like you can do like NPC related story missions and things like that. That's just me speculating, but I think that could be it. How did he get piss up there? You know why? Because his beard was yellow in Red Dead Redemption 1, and any alcoholic definitely has pissed themselves. So I'm not lazy. I just don't like working. There's a difference, as Uncle would say. You got, or what did he say in Red Dead 1? Do you always pick on the elderly? Black Cobra, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Does Uncle piss upwards? I guess so. Tobacco. Oh yeah, tobacco stain too. He's like, it's easy to pick on old people, but it ain't dignified. You gotta love it. Oh my god, Yankee coming into the chat. My dog, I haven't seen this guy in a while. What's up, dude? Good to see you again. Let's get some hashtag YankeeYT hype in the chat, everyone. Yeah, man, how's it going, dude? You ready to play the Blackout beta? Uncle looks like he got a facelift. I guess so. Dude, he's... What? Okay, does anyone know what this is? What's that? This little thing around him. I don't know what that is. Uncle's got a long willy. The other thing is, I thought this was a tattoo at first. When I first saw it, I was like, that's a tattoo. And I was like, no, that's just chest hair. But I was going to say tattoos are confirmed in the game. It's just lighting. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at that scalp. I want to lick that scalp and sink my teeth into it. A hanger-on and a good-time guy. Uncle is always around when the whiskey's open and never around when there's any work to be done. If he wasn't so entertaining, Dutch would have cut him loose years ago. That's true. Uncle's a fucking degenerate is what I gotta say. Battlefield 5 is kind of bleh. Bring on Blackout. Pumped, man. Glad to see you killing with our... Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Blackout's gonna be fun. I'm excited for Battlefield 5, though. I used to do a lot of live comms on Battlefield. But a lot of people are complaining about the game so far. I mean, they were going to totally be screwed if they tried to release it in between Call of Duty and Red Dead Redemption. That just wouldn't have gone over well. Glazed scalp, right? Uncle is John Scrunkle. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Yes, that's Uncle. Oh, excuse me. Want to know how I got these scars? All right. Look at that belly too. Who has a bigger belly, Uncle or Pearson? Let's see. Let's see Pearson's belly. Nope, Uncle's fatter. Uncle's fatter than Pearson. Next up, we have Mary Beth Gaskill. She looks like someone from like a TV show I've seen before, but I can't place my name on it. Hope we can buy slings for our weapons. I hope that'll be an upgradable feature, Tyler. For sure. His head is shinier than my ball sack. Oh my god. That's funny. Literally just downloading the beta for Battlefield 5. That's awesome, man. I really want to play it. Maybe I should do that now. I should probably do that. I could play it tonight when I get back. And gentlemen, I think I've got something good. Yeah, you better have something good, Miss Mary Beth Gaskill. A kind, good-natured young woman, which makes her the perfect criminal. By the time people realize they've been duped, Mary Beth is already on her way home with the money. So, how many people are going to be scam artists in this game? We got Mary Beth, we got, Tillie Jackson, and then we've got Karen Jones. I don't know. It says she's a scam artist. It said Tillie Jackson. What did it say about her? Oh, she can more than handle herself. Okay, never mind. Karen Jones and this girl. Are they both, like, scam artists? Bet Hazard won't read this? No, I'm reading it. Teenie Jackson, what the fuck? I love making fun of these characters' names. So, yeah, that's her. I like the necklace she's got going on. It looks like this woman is like some fucking warlock or something. Like, Some wizard. Look at her. Look at her eyes. There's like no life in them. Like, he looks alive. Not really, actually. He looks like he's dying. I guess they all don't really have. I don't know. Just the way she's looking, like she has no facial expression. Like, all these people look angry. He looks angry. She's staring you down. He's angry. She's smug. He wants to know if you killed the bad guys. Like, but she's just kind of, it looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like she's blind. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like she can't see. Like, hello? That, oh man. She's a spy. She cases the banks. Yeah. She's definitely disturbing a little bit. I don't know. She looks blind in this picture. It looks like she could be blind. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Judging by the fact she's black and the clothes she's wearing, I think Tillie will be a maid or some sort of... I mean, maybe. Maybe she cleans. 4 a.m. in the morning in Indonesia. Oh, boy. But you are right. Well, we have Uncle Tom coming up, but we got Lennie Summers. He looks totally different here than he does in the trailer. He looked a lot skinnier in the trailer and like a lot less fierce. This guy looks like he's about to fucking destroy you with that rifle. Living free out here like this, I wouldn't have it any other way. Right on, my dude. Young Lenny's been on the run since he was 15 years old after killing the men who murdered his father. Smart, educated, competent, and ambitious. He's always ready to do his part. That's cool. Did I shave? Yes, I did. I shaved this morning. They updated their website, did they? She may distract people so you can get in the banks. Yeah, she'll definitely be doing something like that. Lenny does look way more badass on the artwork. I hope he looks like this in game, but according to the trailers, he doesn't look like this at all. He doesn't even look just like more badass. He looks like actually different. Like, his face looks different. And I know these are drawings, so they don't accurately depict it, but he looks better than this. If he looked like this in game, I'd be down. Not anything important. Rip. Can Arthur swing an axe? We'll see. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What I think is the strange man. Josiah Trelawney, however you want to pronounce this fucker's name right here. Josiah. How can romance ever be silly? It's all we have. I said this in the video yesterday. He looks weird. Or he looks strange. Like the strange man. He's got the hat. He's got the mustache. Even though the mustache is different, the strange man in Red Dead Redemption 1 doesn't have gloves. And like a bunch of people were ripping me apart in the comments. They're like, that was such a typical way to dress. I'm like, look at this dude. He looks the same. Like, they wouldn't design it. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess they'd make the character look just like him to throw us off on purpose. But like, I think it's the strange man. Because a lot of people are like, well, it can't be because the strange man in Red Dead Redemption 1 is supernatural and all that stuff. I'm like, yes, but this is Red Dead Redemption 2. This is 12 years before. Why couldn't he have been a real person ever? Why does he always have to be some omniscient being? Like, this strange man probably was a real person at some point, and this guy looks spot on. So, yo, that's what I have to say. I mean, he's not even wearing the same vest or the tie. I mean, this is more like a handkerchief type of thing. And this is a blue suit. But like, man, that's the strange man. I don't know. We'll see. He's got to have some ties. He's a ghost. Gotta go to dinner. Talk to you beautiful people later. Catch you later, my guy. How can romance ever be silly when you can always touch Tillie? Got him. Hashtag gang gang. Chief Keef. Yo. That's so funny. Crunch should be on soon. Dope. Alright, so let's read his description. A flamboyant conqueror, con man, and trickster. Trelawney is a very hard man to pin down, but he's always able to bring good leads. Yeah. So people don't... Flamboyant, conjurer, con man, and trickster. A lot of con mans here. Kieran, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang, my guy. What up, Hester Boats? How you doing? Maybe a male prostitute if Arthur wants to go that way. Oh my gosh. It says he's they don't mean flamboyant as in gay back then, because flamboyant then was like, well, I guess flamboyant was always the same thing, right? Queer meant just strange and weird. Okay, that would have been, if they said queer, then that would have meant strange, which means strange man confirmed. If only they did that, man. I almost sniped him on that one. But yeah, flamboyant back then. What was the use? Was like the term still like, I don't know. He looks cool though. I'm excited to kind of see him. I feel like he'll just be like in and out of the camp, you know? Like he'll come all of a sudden, he'll be like, "Look what I found. Bag of money, $2 million." Like plop. And then you won't see this dude for like the whole entire campaign. I don't know. He seems like he'll be popping in and out of the gang. Like the strange man, you know, just comes and goes. Awesome stream, bro. Thank you so much, man. Flamboyant is about how he dresses. Yeah, this isn't even that flamboyant though. Like, I mean, maybe that would be considered flamboyant back then, but that's very conservative, I think. Very nice looking. I don't know. Reverend Swanson. Okay, so when I saw this guy on Twitter, I immediately thought he looked like Andy Kramed from Deadwood, but now the more I look at him, I don't think so. He's got a wacky hairdo going on though. He definitely looks like an alcoholic. He says, "I had real suffering and I lost everything. My vocation, my faith, and my family." Yep. Because he's an alcoholic. That's pretty much what's going on. Just a total alcoholic. Luis Diego Salas coming in with a 5.
Got go back to work. Keep up the vids, bro.
Dude, thank you so much for the $5, man. I appreciate it. You rock. Let's get some Lewis hype in the chat, everyone. Hashtag Lewis. Let's go, everybody. Hashtag Lewis. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? There we go. Hashtag, it's not working. It's just putting out his full name. But hashtag Lewis. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my guy. An ex-clergyman now lost to debauchery. Swanson has fallen a long way from the standards he once set himself. If he hadn't saved Dutch's life in the past, it's unlikely the gang would have kept him around for this long. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So this guy's going to be a real burden on the gang. One, because he just drinks all the time. But two, I guess... So he saved Dutch's life. That's interesting. Swanson already good guy in my books. Seems pretty cool. Yeah, so I wonder if we're going to see the gang like kill this guy off cuz he's just such a fucking degenerate, you know. We'll see. What if you can choose to either pick to stay with Dutch or move on with John at the end of the game? Maybe you can, Dixie. And then Dutch kills you anyway. I don't know, we'll see. The one thing that needs to be answered, which Rockstar is obviously going to answer, but they need to answer it, is why Arthur was never talked about or explained in Red Dead Redemption 1. Now I know that he wasn't concepted as a character. They didn't know they were making a Red Dead Redemption 2. Of course. That's why they never mentioned him in the game, but like now that they're making the prequel, they need to explain why. So now's their chance to say why. And so I hope it's not something stupid like Dutch just killed Arthur. I really hope it's like something. I don't know. Maybe Arthur goes rogue or the Pinkertons get him and he flips against the guy. I don't know. That would be so cool because we see that in TV shows all the time. It's diegetic or non-diegetic. The diagesis. Something else. It's like a term used when the audience knows something that the characters don't. Learned it from my film class, but I don't know the name of it. That's what it would be. Like, we know that Arthur is a rogue agent at some point through the story, and the Pinkertons are backing him and things like that. But the gang doesn't know it. Dutch doesn't know it. John doesn't know it. Like, that would be sick. You know, because then it's like you're playing the rest of the game, and you want to love Arthur, but you know because he's trying to fuck over the whole gang. So I don't know. Does that make him a real hero? Let me know. Ball Doctor, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the HaZaRd Gang. So I'm excited to see kind of what Arthur's whole thing going on is. Dramatic irony. No, it's not dramatic irony, is it? I don't think so. I guess that is ironic, but that the right-hand man takes down the gang. But it's not that. It's something else. There's a different term. It's like external versus internal. Diegetic and non-diegetic. Like the diegesis is like the world of the film. So, like a diegetic sound would be Dutch hears screams in the woods. That would be a diegetic sound because it's coming from the story. But like the soundtrack to the movie would be non-diegetic because the characters aren't experiencing it. If the characters in the movie are listening to music and the audience hears it, that would be diegetic music. So it's like there's a whole bunch of things, but that's not what I was talking about. It's something else. But dramatic irony is close. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, Gary. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. I gotta crack my knuckles here. How many more days? I got the special edition. Can't wait. I think, what do we have? 47 or something like that? I'm losing track. 49. So pumped. Been getting headaches trying to formulate all the different scenarios that Rockstar could have created. There's so many. 7 weeks from today. Oh man, we're getting so close. And what happens to Arthur readily? He tries to bone Tillie. She rejects him and he kills himself. Oh god. Rip. Is that dramatic irony? No, that's different. That's still different. I can go look at my notebook, but I don't have it. I guess it is very close though, but it's because that wouldn't be humorous or emphatic. It would, or sarcastic. It would just be sad that Arthur's about to screw over the whole gang. The audience knows it, and we're playing the whole game as the guy who's going to, in the end, destroy everyone. I don't know. That would be quite the story. I feel like people will get upset with that, though. I'm wondering, I'm looking at my screen. I'm like, why is it still on the irony page? I gotta go back. Okay, moving on. We're on to Shawn Maguire. So we're wrapping up here soon. But Shawn Maguire, just leave it to me. I can talk a dog off a meat wagon. That's so funny. That's a great quote. A cocky young Irish thief and stick-up man who comes from a long line of criminals and political dissidents. He always wants a piece of the action and believes in himself, perhaps a little too much. So Shawn Maguire is definitely one of the selfish men here. It's pretty cool. So maybe he'll be the one crossing the gang and Arthur kills him. I don't know. Arthur dies, will burn Rockstar. Jesus. Foreshadowing, maybe what you're looking for. That is foreshadowing in and of itself, but foreshadowing would be like Arthur or John, say, in Red Dead Redemption 1, because he died. John walks, the whole, like, the title of the game is foreshadowing what happens at the end. Lava J, thank you so much with another €2, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hope he has an accent just like Irish in Red Dead Redemption. Dude, I hated Irish so much because of that. I hope this guy doesn't... He doesn't look like he'll sound like him, but we'll see. He'll probably... Oh, the little cunts out here. Like, sounds like a gnome. How long will the stream be? We're working on like another 10 minutes maybe. Who's left on the list? We have a few more people. We have Sadie and Arthur, I think. And that's it. Clint V6, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Foreshadowing is definitely part of it, though. James. Shawn kind of reminds me of Jonah from RDR1. Yeah, like a less fat version of Jonah. And more rugged. Look at that hat, though. He's got the same hat as the Pinkertons, like little bowler hats. Your Irish accent. Well, yeah. I didn't mean like a... That was not like a real Irish accent. That was like Irish in the game Irish accent. But here, I can probably pull off a Dean accent. Red Dead 2 videos. Welcome back to the channel, Outlaws. My name is Dean. Arthur Morgan. Thought they did Sadie? Yeah, they did. So we got Sadie coming up. Sadie Adler. The Bay. The Bay. Nobody's taking nothing from me ever again. I really like her little like handkerchief right here. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It's cool. So, what's her? A widow who is hell-bent on taking revenge upon those who killed her husband, relentless and afraid of nothing and no one, the wrong woman to cross, but very loyal to those she loves. So maybe she's a love interest for Arthur. Poor Sadie, a widow, right? She doesn't deserve to be a widow. I live in the U.S., Mr. Wolf. Can you do an Indian accent? What are you talking about? You're the only one of these fools I can trust. She's a little bit tomboyish, but not in this image. Well, I guess so. She's holding 2 revolvers, but I don't know. She looks pretty cool. You sounded like the notorious Mick G. Did I really? Could you tell from the Discord that I didn't hear you speak enough. But yeah, I could tell. Hanging behind a bit. You should really grow yourself a mustache and shave it like Xavier does when he streamed Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time. Maybe. That sounds... I could grow a... Like, I'm a film major. I have to have like a porn mustache. This is like literally just shaven today. This is 5 o'clock shadow that I have just at about 5 o'clock. So that's pretty cool. Can you do a British accent? Not really. I can do... Well, there's so many different British accents. That Indian accent though. What are you talking about? We don't talk about that over here. Get out of my stream. Yeah, so I'm gonna grow the porn mustache. I probably won't shave it down the middle like Xavier, but we'll see. Sadie is thick? You think she's thick? I think she's just bae. This woman up here is thick. Where is she? Oh my god, we've covered so many characters. She's thick. She's a thought, that's for sure. Do a Russian accent. Cousin, let's go bowling. I can't do a Russian accent that well. I can only do a Nico Bellic accent. Like, I can't do a Russian accent. I can just do a Nico Bellic accent. When you see 50 children lined up neatly against a church wall, you know the creature who could do this does not have a soul. Well, all the thoughts, please stand up. Please stand up. It's not shaved or rug burn. Yeah, pretty much. Think you can hook up with Abigail because they said she was tapped by the whole crew, including Arthur. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Arthur is really John's dad. Or Jack's dad. Sorry, not John. Jack's dad. Oh, yeah, I can do a good Red Bandit impression. You guys have heard that one before. All right, I'll do a Red Bandit impression. Everyone needs to drop a like on this stream right now. How many likes are we at so far? 121. Let's get up to 125. And I'll do a Red Bandit impression. Let's get those likes on the stream. Do you believe YouTube is the best place for gaming creators? Strongly agree. I strongly agree with that. I don't see those likes spiking up, boys. Let's get that like spike up on the chat, boys and girls. Let's do it. 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 137. Oh my god. You guys kill me. All right. Well, I guess I got to do a Red Bandit impression. That was crazy. You guys absolutely killed that like button. Thank you so much. Burt Reynolds. Yes. Rip to him. All right. All right. We got to do a Red Bandit impression. I would play a video of his so you guys can get like the direct comparison, but I can't take his content. That would be a big copyright no-no. What I need to do is get him on stream. Okay. Red Bandit. Inej, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. 146, 149. We got 30 likes just because of that. Holy shit. Red Bandit may not care, Lava, but the YouTube algorithm would, that's for sure. The content ID would care. If I played it for like 10 seconds, it wouldn't be that bad. But still, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Red Bandit. Oh my god, I can't laugh when I do it. Otherwise, it doesn't come out well. Sterling Carr, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Let me go back to this. I can't do it. What's going on, bandits? My name is Red Bandit, and welcome back to your ranch for the latest and greatest Red Dead Redemption 2 information, speculation, and more. In today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing Sadie Adler and Arthur Morgan, because it seems like Battle Royale is confirmed in Red Dead Redemption 2. So we got some really cool information over on the Rockstar Newswire today. Now I couldn't do it well at the end, but I feel like I can pull off the information, speculation, and more part pretty well. You think you'll see the Pinkerton series on Netflix? I'll probably check it out. Red Bandit, welcome back to your ranch. Yeah, that's a perfect way to say it, Kate. Welcome back to your ranch for the latest and greatest Red Dead Redemption 2 information, speculation, and more. No Battle Royale. I wanted to say it because battle is like a perfect word for British people. Like battle. They don't say battle with the L-E. It's like B-E-E-L. Battle. Battle. Battle Royale. Mr. Hazard for the win. Can I do an Arab accent? I mean, I did Indian before. Kind of sounds like, but I think your natural accent is too small to do it. Yeah, I can't. I think I sound close to him, but I can't. Yeah, I mean, I can't like perfectly replicate it. It sounds better when I say it in my head than probably as it sounds realistically. Do Lil Pump. Let's get it! Did this just start? No, it's been going on for an hour and 17 minutes, my guy. How many likes did we get on the stream because of that? Around 150. So we got like 30 likes from that. You guys rock. You guys, I love each and every one of you guys. You guys are dope. Dude, Legacy Killer. How do his videos start? I forget. What's going on, Outlaws? Michael or Legacy Killer HD here, back again with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video here for you. He doesn't have much of an accent though. It's just I can like kind of mimic his tone or like speed, his tempo of how he talks, I guess. Everything sounds better in the head. That's for sure, Ashley. 100%. Here you do Scottish. I can't do that, Kelly. Remzi, you missed it. Go back in the stream a little bit. I did Red Bandit like 5 minutes ago. That was funny. Impersonations with Hazard. Should I do like an impersonation video? Slow clap. Wow. What the fuck is this? Am I in Dallas? Yeah. When do you think the next gameplay video is coming out? Probably next Thursday. New people joining are like, what the fuck? Yeah, probably. I'm doing some impersonations right now, homies. Sounds like Andrew Lincoln. No, 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 no. Carl. Do PewDiePie. I can't make my voice go that high. I guess you should change the title to Impersonations with Hazard. Yo, I actually should. Yaprak Bahar, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang, my guy. Can Arthur go bald? Maybe we can make him bald. That would be pretty funny. Coral. Thursday, I'll be holiday in New York and the Magic City. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Have fun. You should definitely check out Italy, which is like a big... It's like a big avenue with a bunch of Italian restaurants and like little shopping places and things like that. You know, it's a play on words. Italy, Italy. It's really cool. It have some awesome food though. I highly recommend that. Also check out SoccerBit, the Swedish candy place. It's on, I don't know the exact address, but it's on Christopher Street or Christopher Ave. They have really good Swedish candy like salmiakki, you know, like salted licorice, all good gummies and other things. Really, so good. So good. Next gameplay video is on the 11th. Was that a Tuesday? Yeah, I think it's going to be either the 11th or 13th. Probably the 13th. All right, we have one more character to go through, and then I got to go. But that's what we'll be doing. New York and Miami, Shame and Undercut. Charles? Hate Swedish fish. Swedish fish isn't really a Swedish candy, though. Mac Miller's favorite game was Red Dead Redemption. Oh, yo, rip in the chat. Oh, that sucks. Do an Optimus Prime. I can't do that. I don't watch Transformers. Answer your question. What'd you ask, my guy? Mr. Sterling Carr. I gotta go back up in the chat. I don't see. I'm in top chat right now, so if you guys are spamming, it's probably not being picked up in the chat. Will they have first-person POV in RDR2? I feel like it'll be in the game in some way. They haven't confirmed it or announced it yet, so. But it's like rumored to be in there. My beloved do cocaine, yo! Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Let's get it! Okay. Moving on. Last guy, the man of the hour, Arthur Morgan. We're thieves in a world, or, oh, I gotta do it in his accent. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. That sounded like Dierks Bentley, not like Arthur Morgan, but Dutch's most dependable and capable enforcer since he was a boy. The outlaw life is all Arthur has ever known. Sharp, cool-headed, and ruthless, but with his own sense of humor. A man who gets the job done. Dude, I'm so hyped to play as this guy. He's definitely sharp. He's definitely ruthless, and he has his own sense of humor. Cool-headed. It seems like he's cool-headed as well, except when he gets pissed off. Where's our money? But with his own sense of humor. I laughed so hard at the gameplay trailer when he was talking to Bill Williamson, and he's like, whether we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy. I was like, hell yeah. Fuck Bill. Like, Bill's just gonna be the meme of the gang. I implores you. Looks like Billy Badass. Yeah, dude. Will there be multiple endings in Red Dead Redemption 2? I think there's going to be multiple ways to get to the same ending. I don't think there's going to be multiple endings. I seen your name in our ledger. I think that we'll have more control as to how we'll interact with the world, i.e. good guy, bad guy. Yeah, that's awesome. It's really sweet. I like that too, Mel. And there's going to be a lot of different ways to go about it for sure. HaZaRd gang, HaZaRd gang, HaZaRd gang, HaZaRd gang. Spend 10 racks on a new gameplay video. My beloved do like my videos. Will the online part of the game be open on the release date? Dr. Phil, I don't know. I've brought this up before on the channel. I really have no idea. Like I don't know. We Red Dead. GTA 5 online released 2 weeks after GTA 5 released, right? Some people thought it was because they didn't want the map opened up to people right away, etc. They wanted people to have more time to play the campaign. I think they were just fixing a lot of bugs. So I don't know if they're going to release it. I would much prefer Red Dead Online or Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, whatever, to be released 2 weeks to a month after the standard release for the game. We'll just have to see. I would love for it to be released later because, like, I mean, if I was just playing the game, I'd want them both to release at the same time. But since I'm making YouTube videos and as a content creator, that would just be too much. And that's kind of why I didn't like when Infinite Warfare came out, because Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered dropped it the same day as Infinite Warfare. So it split the player base, it split the people looking for videos. And I had to make 2 times the content for half the amount of views, which sucked. And that ultimately led me to stop making videos for a while. But Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I hope Red Dead Online drops after the campaign release or the story mode drops, because it's just too much. It's too much to handle in one day, you know? Like, if both of them drop at the same time, I'm going to need to come out with like 2 story mode videos and 2 online videos every day, plus a stream. Like, there's just no way I can do that. So, at least not now, because I'm not doing this full time. But that's my goal, is to be able to do this full time for you guys. By the time I graduate, because I'm a senior in high school right now, I graduate in May. By the time I graduate, everyone else is going to be looking for jobs, and I'm going to be like, I get to go back to my apartment, sit down in this fucking chair, and make videos and live stream for you guys all day. Like, that's all I'm looking forward to. That's all I'm looking forward to. 1 in the chat if you guys want online and story mode to release at the same time. Type 2 if you want them to release at separate times. I'm going to type a fat 2 in the chat, because I want them to release separately. But yeah, so Arthur Morgan looks pretty cool. I'm excited. I like his bandolier. He's got like smaller double... Well, these aren't even shotgun shells on him, but it's almost unanimous. Most of the people here want them to release separately. Only first name, last name, and Psychotic want them to release at the same time. Fair enough, fair enough. Why? For those of you who answered 1, why do you guys want it to come out at the same time? I'd be curious to know. I should hand that over to Rockstar and be like, here you go. 2 + 2 = 4. Quick maths. Different shirt he's wearing. Yeah, he's actually wearing something different for once. What do you think about cars in Red Dead Redemption 2 Online? I think they'll be in the game in some capacity, Braden. I think they will. They were a thing. Like, steam-powered cars, even in the 1880s, steam-powered cars were a thing. So, we'll see. They're not very good on dirt. So I feel like you'll mostly see them around Saint Denis and Blackwater, but I feel like they'll be in the game in some capacity. Although we didn't see one in the gameplay trailer, so I don't know. I don't know. Hope they release separately as well. Gang fucking on your beer. Accidentally picked one. Okay. Oh, so it's just Psychotic who wants it to release at the same time. This is a mic thing, by the way. I'll use it as a back scratcher. Look at that beard, right? Look at that sexy, sexy beard. Imagine owning a train and the whole railroad system. Yeah, can we be like the Rockefellers? Kim, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the HaZaRd Gang. If we can be the Rockefellers or something like that, that would be insane. The Rothschilds or the Rockefellers, that would be insane. How many gang members will be in our group? Well, according to this, 23. 22 including... Well, 23 including Arthur. 22 other than Arthur. Do you think you will ever reach 1 million? I can't say right now, Royal. I can't say right now. Well, let's get back to that when the game comes out. So far, so great. I mean, technically, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 doesn't even exist as a product, and I've tripled my channel size since May, almost. So far it's working out, and you guys know I appreciate the hell out of every single one of you guys, and that's why I'm hoping we can drive this hype up through release, and then once the game's out and everyone else is searching for this game, instead of 100 to 200 subs a day, 1,000 to 2,000 subs a day. That would be like amazing. Let's work for it. I'm going to be working hard for it. So all the support you guys give me helps me out, means a lot. I really appreciate that. Just keep the online component as an option for players looking forward to it as well. Either way is cool, though. Yeah, for sure. Mrs. Bush was on the train in RDR. Yeah. Why do you think GameStop employees said the game sucks and is boring? Well, they said the presentation of that they saw of like the demo was boring, but I don't know. I think I don't know. Tactical Turtle, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Hazard Gang. Yeah, I think they just said it was boring because they were tired from the week. At least that's what their excuse was. But, like, man, you don't need to badmouth the game like that. I don't know. People said I was fanboying. Of course, I just wanted to troll GameStop and insult them for no reason. $50K subs by the end of 2018. We'll see. We'll see. The walkthrough playthrough isn't what's going to be pulling in the views, though, because every major YouTube channel and their mother is going to be doing that, like Hollow Point for sure, since he just finished up his Red Dead Redemption 1 stream. You know PewDiePie is going to be doing a playthrough of it probably. T. Martin, who else? The Rad Brad, like these huge behemoth channels are going to be doing it, so I'm just going to get outranked by them, unfortunately. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You think this will be another hype disaster like Mafia 3? And if not, why? I don't think it's going to be a disaster like Mafia 3. Mafia 3 was a really, like... That's... I feel bad. If they just let the game... Like, if they developed it for longer and Hangar 13 didn't try and push the game out as fast as they did because of 2K, then it would have been fine. But they just rushed it out. And I don't know why they tried to rush it out. They wanted to get it out before, like, Call of Duty came out and Star Wars and things like that. But I don't know. Mafia 3 was good, though. I really did enjoy it. I just wish they spent more time on it. Pewds doesn't make gaming vids anymore? Oh, man. I know he streamed, or he made the whole Last of Us series. So I thought he would do this one, too, because it was so big. But, yeah, we'll see. Think there will be different types of ammunition like slugs and Full Metal Jacket? I think so. There will definitely be slugs. Like, you could use either shells or slugs and shotguns. Full Metal Jacket, I don't know if that was a thing. Was it? Let's look up Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket below. Invented in 1882. Well, I think it's safe to say it could be in the game then. It could be. Can't wait for this game. Same here, Zodiac. For real. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mafia 3 could have been epic. I love Mafia Original. Damn, that was a great game. Dude, it really was. Mafia 2 was awesome as well. But the issue is, yeah, then they just screwed it with Mafia 3, unfortunately. TR is coming over from Bandit. See, whenever I comment nice things on Bandit's videos, TR just says he hates me and tries to shoo me away. I don't know why. We're all having fun here, but he's just trying to get attention. He's chasing that clout. Chasing that clout cloud. You think we'll see the same video GameStop employees have seen? I want... see, it was a demo. I think maybe before release, possibly. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. Since it was a demo, I doubt it. I think we're just going to see like 2 more actual gameplay trailers. But yeah. Parking all the cars in the rear garage. Yo, what's up, KTCS? How's it going, man? Just got home from school, little Oscar. How was school, my man? Part 2 coming out soon. Gameplay sucked in Mafia 3. The driving physics weren't the best. Part 2 on the 9th? No, it definitely won't be on a Sunday. It'll be either on the 11th or the 13th, but probably the 13th. Probably the 13th. So you guys got to go. All right, DJ Vlogs. Catch you later, my man. Have a good one. I'll probably be heading out soon, actually, too. Because I got to go at 5, well, actually 5:30, so in like a half hour. I want to shower quickly, but I'll probably end it off here. We'll be doing another stream tomorrow, video tomorrow. I actually have something funny planned, so I'll probably do that as well. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Again, really appreciate all the support on the stream. We have over 167 likes and all that stuff. You guys rock. You guys absolutely make my day. It really does mean a lot. So thank you, everybody. I love each and every one of you guys. Get hyped for some more videos. Q&A tomorrow as well. So it'll well, Q&A tomorrow. But I want to get that other video out before it's too late. So it'll probably be a double upload. At least that's what I'm thinking. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Don't quote me on it, but we'll see. You're going to play Blackout? I'm definitely going to try it out. Well, actually, I don't have the game pre-ordered, so I can't try it out, right? They should release it for free in the beta, but oh well. Yeah, for now, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Love each and every one of you guys. Check out my Twitter right here for anyone who's not following me on Twitter. I hang out in the Discord a little bit, but like Twitter, you know, like it's on my phone. I check it all the time. I'm talking on Twitter all the time. And specifically to @KateHouse, get a Twitter finally so we can chat on there. Everyone else is on Twitter. Most people are. Twitter is fun though. I'm like always on there talking about the game. So if you want to have a conversation, YouTube comments suck for it. So I usually only reply once just because I have to scroll up and down and everything. It's fine, Kate. You should totally get it though. But yeah, so Twitter's the way to go. Definitely join the Discord as well. I don't know if Captain Crunch has the link. Important? Maybe is it? Okay, here we go. This is the Discord link. Yeah, okay. This is the Discord if you guys wanna get on the Discord. And yeah, yeah. But Twitter's the way to go, I think. I'll keep saying it. How long do you think the gameplay campaign will be? I think it'll be like 30 hours if you're taking your time. I think that'll be cool. Is that the wrong link? No, that's the right link. Use mine. Captain Crunch wants his there's a little counter of how many people use a link. He's trying to get up. I think you're already ahead of me, man. It doesn't even matter at this point. I don't promote my Discord. So rip in the chat. Press F to pay respects for Mac Miller. Burt Reynolds died yesterday. That's also really sad. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. It's the weekend. Let's go. Let's get fucking hyped. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Redemption 2 live stream. Love you guys. Peace.